Say his name. Jelani Day. I had to take a moment of silence before I get started on this video. You guys, this is not going to be the normal mukbang. Yes, there is food here just to gather your attention. But ultimately, I am making this short video to discuss some questions that we have in regards to the Jelani Day case. I first want to start off by saying, what happened to Jelani Day? That's a question that we still have yet to get an answer for. I know you guys have seen articles floating around that saying that he possibly committed suicide. Do not believe it. Do not believe it. There's no way. There's no way that anybody is going to drive over an hour away, rip their own license plate off, park their vehicle in a wooded area just to commit suicide. Jelani's body was in such a horrible condition. They had a closed casket funeral. This was a modern day Emmett Till situation. We don't have all the facts of the case, but I am going to say this was a modern day Emmett Till situation. The biggest difference between what happened then and what happened now, there is no stopping. There is no stopping. Someone will be punished. Someone will be punished. It may not happen now. It may not happen today. It may not happen tomorrow. But you guys can cover up whatever it is that you think you can. But you can't cover up the truth. You can't cover up facts. The Peru Police Department, the Bloomington Police Department, something is fishy. Something is fishy, you guys. It doesn't make sense. The facts that we're being told is not making sense. Jelani's eyeballs were missing. Jelani's teeth were missing. And more. That was not suicide. I repeat, that was not suicide. Do not listen to any of those articles. Jelani's family is not going to stop until they figure out what happened. And rightfully so. If I have to come on here every day and mention Jelani's name, I will. Justice has to be served. There is no way that it should have taken 3 weeks to identify Jelani's body. They didn't need 3 weeks to identify his body. They needed 3 weeks to cover up whatever they needed to cover up. They needed 3 weeks to get their side of the story straight, to make sure they all were on the same page. They didn't need 3 weeks to identify his body. And as far as the media, it's very disturbing. It's very disgusting. It's very hurtful that this did not get the media coverage that it deserved. I don't like to pull the race card. I don't. But when it comes to other missing people, they jump on it. But I don't fully blame the media outlets, because social media plays a big part in it as well. We have to start coming together, y'all. When we hear cases like this, we cannot stay quiet. We have to speak up. At the end of the day, majority of those news stations put out what they feel their audience is going to eat up. We are their audience. If they don't want to put these stories on their platform, make them. We have to make them. We have to use our platforms to be the voice for these missing people or the murdered, where their case still goes unsolved. We have to be their voice because they cannot be their voice for themselves. The facts that we are given around this case are not matching up. They are not making sense. They are changing. They said at one point Jelani's clothing was found in his car. Then they said that a couple of students found his clothing at the park or in the area that his vehicle was in. The story's changing lets me know that the story that we were given is not 100% facts. I don't know who's covering up what. I don't know why they're covering up anything. But I can guarantee you something is being covered up. And you guys can lie to us, but there's two people that you can never lie to because they'll see it all. That's God and the little lady I like to name Karma. They see it all. Whoever know anything in regards to the death of Jelani Day, please speak up, speak out, and be truthful. The family deserves that. They don't have Jelani, but the least you can give them is what happened in his final moments. They are deserving of that. Once again, please, if you know anything, you've heard anything, contact your local police department. I can't even say that I know your word will get anywhere if you talk to the Peru Police Department, because it seems like they are covering something up. We need the FBI involved. We need anyone with a voice and a platform to be involved. We have to apply pressure. There's no way Jelani friends, family, the members of our dance team, there's no way we are taking what they're giving us and leaving it at that. Jelani's death will not be in vain. We will have answers. Right now, there are more questions than there are answers, but those questions will get answered. I can guarantee you that. Because the people that I know that love Jelani, they're not accepting a possible suicide. Not at all. Because it's not factual. It's not possible. It was not possible for Jelani to remove his own eyeballs, to remove his own teeth. Jelani may have been a superhuman, but he's not superhuman. There's no way. There was foul play involved. And all parties involved must be punished. I find it strange that they released images of him in the dispensary, walking into the dispensary. Where is the footage of him after he left that dispensary? Where is it? All of the buildings that he walked past, and y'all mean to tell me that there's no footage that can show y'all what direction he was headed in? None. I find that very hard to believe. So wherever this footage is, knowing the history of cases like this that we've seen, if they miraculously put out footage, I deep down in my heart feel like it's going to be edited. It's going to be edited to fit whatever narrative they want us to believe. But I'm not buying it. It's horrible that in 2021, we have to beg. We have to beg for media coverage for a missing or endangered black man, a black woman, a black child. This is, it's old. It's old. It's tiring. All we're asking for is equality. And we can't even get that. We are living in a world where people are sick. People are crazy. Y'all, watch your backs. Wherever you are, watch your front, watch your back, watch your left, and watch your right. Make sure someone always know where you are going, where you've been, and where you currently are. I have several friends that I'm sharing my location with. It's sad that we have to go through these extreme measures just for someone to know that we are safe. But this is the world that we live in. You guys, be careful. The people that you say you trust still raise your eyebrow. Be careful. Please. We will get justice for Jelani. We will find out what happened to Jelani, no matter how long it takes. Our questions will get answered.